Hello everybody, this is AOG Gaming here. Um, oh now it's lagging. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. So you got some interesting things that they added to the game. Um, this is like half the frame rate that I had before, but it is what it is. Anyway, just look at this. You have like these weird dashes. I don't know if that should it actually no here. If I can do it better from over here. Like so. That's pretty far, right? But better. Wait, let me see if I can do it right. Oh, does it not work like that? Maybe I'm too far. Okay, well, that's what I wanted to show you. Is you can like, it's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. You can like chase people. It's better. It's better to show you when you're running after somebody. Here, this is a perfect example. So this dummy, right? Oh wait, I have to keep running. Right. But, see, look at this. I could like get closer to him by just doing this. And like he turns around once, he might be dead. I don't know if he will 100%, but like obviously if I keep going and I don't do anything, eventually you catch up to him. So, and then you can just kill them. So it's interesting. So it's not really a buff to your your backstab. It feels like it's more of a buff to the neutral of melee. So you can like see how that doesn't do anything. I think I just missed it, honestly. Look at that! You hit that. Hit the backstab there. Doesn't hit it there, but you can. Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, that was a pretty big. So you have to really time your hits, though. You can backstab people a lot easier, though, even if they're running away from you. I don't like that. They changed that neutral, but it is what it is. This feels a lot slower than it needs to be. Okay, let's go back to the sword. You gain momentum, though. The thing is, you don't get it unless there's a person in front of you. So really, it encourages melee to like fall in or go out, right? Now for the sword, wait, why is there no like, you know how the dagger had that thing in the middle? Wait, if you get like a super dash? What the heck is that? Wait, I want to see. Let's chase this guy and see if it lets me run up to him. Yeah, it does. It doesn't show you, but you can see that I'm. So you really, this is just encourage M1, bro. Because if you can just like zoom in, like wait. Not only is the 60k faster, but like you can just like run after people. That's kind of gross. I'm not gonna lie. You can like why? This doesn't do anything in terms of addressing the issue people had, which was just the fact that it was annoying, right? Yeah, it's a lot faster just like doing this, and you can like do some crazy combos too, like you slid this, right? See how it still got him? Something like this, right? If I get close enough. Honestly, you just have to do that once. Oh, that was a terrible one. And you just have them. So really, it's just as easy as... Oh no. Doing once, and then not losing them. Yo, this, I don't know if this is what Embark wanted. This doesn't feel right. I don't know. Alright, well, let's... Whoopsies. Let's see what this does. But this doesn't have it either. Wait. What? Like, it's supposed to give you an indication. Maybe this is just a bug because I'm recording. Ooh, what's here? Oh yeah, dude. What? Wait. No way. Oh, but you really gotta... none of my abilities are showing. What? So this is just a bug right now? No, none of them are showing. Not after I did whatever I did. But like, it doesn't, yeah, it doesn't show you for the dagger anymore. What? Okay, I'm gonna leave the game and I'm gonna come back. That's interesting. Well, obviously there's gonna be bugs if it's a minor bug like this. I mean, it's kind of minor, but let's be honest, it's also kind of bad because it's supposed to make melee easier, but then it just makes it more sense-based. And I don't know. We'll see. So let me see that again, because I think all of that disappeared from me. I don't know. I don't know about y'all. So I didn't really make any videos on the finals or anything in general because, you know, what would be the point? Okay, so this is back. But hey, they did this whole melee rework and we were all giving them shit for it, but they nope, it's gone now. All of my abilities are gone now. Ha! Huh. I think that's just the way it's gonna be. Alright, so now we go medium, right? So you have that weird like that's a really good engaging tool and also disengaging, because like this you can use whenever, right? Look how you go kind of, not really. You want to use that one. Look at that. I forgot how these work. Like, wow. Oh wait, you can do that at the same time? No, that's some pretty cool movement. Yeah, I don't know, bro. They kind of ruined the whole light system movement class. Now, well, now medium is. So, what's the point of light if this is what you can do? Alright, so that one was pretty cool, but I want to see this, right? That's what we're all here for. Wait, I'm not doing that right. Oh wait, this is so nice. I hit that one though. Why didn't it give me the charge back? Oh, you go really far with that. Oh, because I didn't do a perfect blow or whatever it's called. There you go. So yeah, that's a little bit better. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. There we go. So that one is pretty decent. Now let's look at it heavy. let's see how this one works, right? Oh, what the heck happened with the hammer? What did they do to this? Am I just... I want to see what it... Because it keeps glitching out, so... I guess you have to be in that class, maybe? I don't know how this is... Oh, there you go. Now it's activating. I don't have a crosshair, so this is not very helpful for me. And even if I go back, I guess you have to do it per class then, right? This is really annoying. Okay, so I showed you the light. I just want to see what it looks like with the sword, because like that's really what I'm here for, the light class, you know. Yeah, I know, I'm a light player, blah blah blah. So if I do this, right? Is it gonna give me the same thing, or am I gonna have the same issue? By the same thing, I mean the little like icon plus the like range indicators on your screen for melee, because it is completely different now. Like you don't get, just because you hit something doesn't mean you get that melee hit. You have to like do stuff now, which is like accuracy. They call it aim, but really, if you time it right, it's not really about aim, it's just about positioning and placement. It's like your 360 placement with your movement. Okay, so yeah, you can see it now. See what I mean? But it doesn't give it to you. This is what I want to see. See, like you gotta be close. What if I like... Yeah, that's a little gross, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how this matters for the sword, because like, as you can see, even if you use it, you still get the full dash. But you kind of go... No, you use both of them. It does feel a lot like... I mean, like... Yeah, this one is a lot stronger, that's for sure. They kind of balanced it, but to be fair, like... This is activated by hit, right? Oh no! Oh, so this really screws up the sword users, actually. You can't just like use this for movement. I mean, like... All it does is really pause you. And then once you... Oh, wait. No! I know that was something they did, but... No! Okay. I think I'm okay with this. If they give us back the spinny. Oh, dude, and the dash feels a little bit longer. They said they nerfed it, didn't they? Or maybe just the rest. It does make the dash spam a little more prevalent. Sorry. Like, this just... Why would I do anything else? I mean, I guess if I was trying to get movement, but like, honestly, you can... Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, I missed that up completely. And I got it. Oh wow, this is gonna be some... I think this is gonna be worse than the dagger, the sword. Oh baby, Embark. I don't know what you did, but thank you. I mean, also, like, you could have just balanced it, but also, thank you. I mean, it is hard to balance these ones. So, last but not least, I never tried this one, but again, we don't get the icon in the middle, so... It's like there. Oh, wow. Wait, that's actually significant. No way. So I'm just, like, chasing that. Wow. Okay. I like that one. But it doesn't Oh wait, actually. Oh, wait. I just didn't time that right. can definitely do that. Okay, I just suck. It seems like it comes back a lot faster for the heavy. Okay. So, yeah, the heavies are gonna have a little bit more fun with the hammer. That's wild. But I digress, though. I chose the wrong one. This is what I wanted. How does this sound? You don't get the, like, that. Do I have to be, like, running? Oh, maybe that's the way that that's the only way to activate it. You have to be running. Okay, but, the spear really slows you down. Oh, wait, no, but you can just, like, hold it. No, you have to click it. If you hold it, it doesn't, yeah, it doesn't do anything. You gotta... I feel like that's faster. This is such a cool spear skin. Oh, it's almost there. You might have to slide on that last one. Okay. It's like kind of there, but the heavy can still run pretty fast. I just want to see if... Oh, you do have to hit it. Oh, wait, that's right. They changed how this works. Oh, I got stuck. If you're close enough, yeah, that's a death sentence. You just deal with, like, a rocket, like... Do I even have an RPG in my... I do not have an RPG.
Trying to lock them down!
Oh, dude, the spear feels so much better. Oh, this thing is gonna be a poke machine. Where I want to see. Oh, but you have to like really confirm it. Oh, but you can get that. Oh yeah. Oh, how did I not reach? And that stopped me. Let's go this way. Oh, I missed it! I missed it completely! I just wanted to see if there's a... Yeah, you could probably just do 1, 2, and dash with the lunge. Like, oh wow, yeah, you can do some crazy stuff with this. Okay, I think the spear and the sword are probably the most to benefit out of this. The ones to obviously benefit the least is the dagger. Don't know why they had to nerf the dagger even more, but oh, I'm just glad I learned the sword so that Embark can stop making things that are, you know, actually fun in the game and not viable, less fun and less viable. I don't understand how that's a form of logic, but you know, it is what it is. Pro players in there, they're not using DMA cards, so we can't fucking shoot them properly, and they're using melee, and they're just like, okay. So this still like feels the same though, but you can like, the dagger feels honestly, I feel like all melee kind of benefit from this, because this feels a lot. Especially if you're accurate with your hits. Like, you can... I don't even have the crosshair right now. This is just off the feeling. But as you can see, it does really give you that dash, so... It's really not that bad. The sword, though, is the best. The sword thing is kind of dumb. And, like... Even if you miss one, right? Like, you just wait a second after charging if you're gonna max the charge. And like, as soon as you get one of these, it recharges it instantly, right? Look at this. See? So... Like, oh my god, no way. No way you did this. Why you do this, Embark? Oh my god. This is not gonna be fun for people, especially. Oh wait, no, but it's actually really good that they nerfed the dash. Now it's like you can really just. Oh, what was that? They made this faster. Yeah, this is wild. So I don't think they ruined melee, cause if you weren't accurate before, so it's good. Here's the thing, right? They buffed the damage, and I don't think the damage is really gonna matter specifically for more the heavy and medium weapon. Well, actually, the medium and light it's gonna matter a bit, but the fact that they made it so that the accuracy is like basically what, an eighth of your screen, it kind of like still gives you that melee edge, but it makes it so that like, oh yeah, just because you made a wide arc doesn't mean you get me, which like makes sense on a like on fundamental level. Like the only one that I'm kind of confused about is the sword and the spear, because like technically yes, if you're not hitting like in a specific spot, you're not gonna have as much power behind it, but you're still cutting. You're still gonna cut, and specifically the spear, because that's more of just like a momentum weapon. There's not really a Bach, but maybe they made the spin differently. Maybe it works differently. I have to do more tests. As you saw, there's a bug where I can't even see the little indicators they gave us for the glancing blows and whatever, lethal blows or whatever they called them, and then the dash indicator where like it tells you, oh yeah, now you're gonna get the dash or whatever, or the lunge or whatever they call it. So do I think that this is gonna make the game worse? For high elo, the sword and the spear seem like they're gonna be some cheeky weapons, but I don't think they're still gonna be broken, specifically with the fact now that you can't just like wade through enemy teams. That's the thing people were really like mad about, or just like pissed about in melee. Not just the fact that you can get some like wild kills with dagger, sword, and like hammer, like, but also the fact that with the desync and everything, like you can just like wade through enemies sometimes, and like you will not get harmed and they will all die, or you'll get harmed like a tiny bit. You won't die usually though. But when you get to higher lobbies, or like you have all good internet, the only way melee is viable is indoors. And I think that's something that people don't really understand, is the fact that on a fundamental level, melee as a solo player, as a solo queue, is only viable indoors. Unless you have grapple, unless you have dash, and unless you have gateway, but even then these are all conditional. Gateway you use to get verticality. With the grapple, I mean, the sky's the limit with the grapple. Really, it just depends on how good you are at positioning and comms and like knowing where the enemy is, especially with your headsets. Like, you can do some crazy thing with grapple, don't get me wrong, but that's like highest skill ceiling possible in the entire game, and it doesn't matter. It's like, it's just the highest skill ceiling. But yeah, like even with heavy, there's no movement, so you can use shield to do like some outside stuff. But I really think this melee was really just for all the complaining people, which were mostly streamers and new players. Let's be honest, the new player, when you go against new players as a melee, you just feel like a god because it's super easy, right? That's the issue, is the fact that the melee is strong because somebody who's skilled is playing it. It's not the fact that melee is strong at melee range, it's the fact that the person who's using it, there's really only so much they can do to maximize their damage, right? With a gun, you can kind of maximize your damage at whatever the effective range is, and that is a range. I think that's what people get wrong with the fact that melee's range isn't really a range, it's just being next to the opponent. You can call it like, oh yeah, but they have like 10 feet that they can do. That's not really anything, okay? That's not a range. A range is like 70 to 0 meters. Like the sniper is gonna have the full dominance in that area if they're pretty much as skilled, equally skilled as everyone else. And I'm looking at this as equally skilled because that's the most fair comparison. Even though that will never be the case unless you are unless you're higher in rank, because the higher rank you go, the lower the skill gap is in terms of like who you're competing with, until of course you get to the famed platinum versus ruby lobbies. But if you're in the top 500, let's be honest, there's not a very big difference between what you guys are doing and what the other people are doing. It's just the amount of mistakes and the perfectness of your plays basically is not the same as the highest players. But if you go against any other rank, you're destroying them, right? Like maybe only the top 1,000 players are within the skill level to actually make a difference, and then the rest of them, they're not going to be able to do anything. It doesn't matter whether you have a gun or a sword or a dagger or a hammer or a spear or dual swords or a riot shield. It doesn't matter. The skill will usually always win, because this is how usually FPS games work if the balance isn't terrible. And the balance isn't terrible in the finals. It's just skewed. And that makes people unhappy. But like, let's be honest, every game has a skewed meta. Like, we just went through the whole Rivals where they basically killed dive and have had the whole poke just be a thing for a while now. But they've slowly like changed it around on this and that, and people still aren't happy. Go figure. And it's the same thing with like other shooter games too. It's just like, when you make something meta and then you tone it down to make something else meta, that's not balancing. You're just rotating what is broken and what is not. And like, it could be micro buffs and nerfs that slowly make something be better than anything else. And if that's the case, then you would be able to see the difference in lower rank, because it shouldn't make that much of a difference in lower ranks, but it should make all the difference in higher ranks, because that amount of tiny bit of power or edge or range or whatever it gives you, that whatever weapon you're using, is just enough to give you that over the top. Abilities, I feel like, are pretty much all balanced. I don't think the dash required the nerf for melee users. And yes, I know that sounds biased, but honestly, without the third dash, it kind of just makes the dash useless for melee players. Like the dash is like only usable with the sword now. It's not really usable with the dagger. It was when they had the respec order, you know, when we had 200 health and we could actually survive a bit more. But yeah, let's be honest. Once they killed the whole dash thing, the sword basically became unviable at all levels. The only way it's usable is in lower lobbies, and usually I just go invis. And it's pretty effective, I'm not gonna lie. Invis sword has been more useful for me. I've been able to really roll lobbies with it, because people don't expect you to use the second lunch, and you kind of just use it to juke people left and right. Honestly, it's kind of broken. I'm not gonna. That feels a little biased, but now that they gave it the weird edge thing, it's gonna be really broken, because you don't have to really confirm the hit. You just kind of turn in their direction, and so long as your crosshair is on any part of their body, I'm pretty sure you're getting the hit. So, and they unlock the angle now. So the only thing that does suck is like, if you miss your dash or your sword lunge, you're not getting that sword lunge again. So yeah, but like, if you're close enough and you can just use the M1 spam, does it really matter? Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But I feel like this melee update is like, it's pretty nice. We have to see how it pans out. I think it's an overall buff for melee, which is nice. Because, you know, I'm a decent melee player, so usually I'm not trying to go for some weird no-reg kills, or not no-reg kills, but you know, it's like kills where it doesn't look like you should have hit them, but because your weapon has like a giant AoE, it hits them. It's kind of similar to what they did with Marvel Rivals and and every melee character's melee, and even some other non-melee characters melee. It's just like, it doesn't look like you hit them, but it's just because the hitbox is that big, right? So it really comes down to the hitbox thing. I think this is great because it requires you to be actually good with the weapon. Maybe that's a hot take, but if you're not good with the weapon and you're not landing precise hits, yeah, I don't think you should be rewarded for, or even like just not punished for that, because it does make melee worse at lowest level skills. But let's be honest, if you're at the lowest level of skill in this game, if you're even somewhat competent at the game, you can use melee, or at least learn how to use it effectively. It's not hard, but mastering it is what takes a while. So yeah, Embark, good job. I love that this map is great. Also, another thing we gotta mention, they made these available immediately. So you get to gold, platinum, diamond, even ruby is very exclusive. Even emerald, you get it right away. So Embark, you guys are amazing. You didn't have to do that. Honestly, you could have kept people waiting until the end of the season and kept them playing, but now people can grind, get their thing, and then get off if they want to, or they can continue with ranked and see if they can get their ranked rewards. And then once you hit top 500, well, I guess you're gonna have to keep. Wait, actually, I don't know how that works with Ruby. Yeah, what? They're just gonna give you top 500 Ruby thing immediately, or is the Ruby thing not counted until the end of the season? Is that how that works? I don't know how that works, but yo, let me know on that. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Maybe I'll have videos here and there, but mostly I've just been super busy. School, soccer, work. School, soccer, work. That's my schedule. Obviously, I have a couple hours when I get home, but I really just use that to relax and play video games with my brother who lives in San Jose right now. So, and I hadn't seen him for 19 years. So it's been nice, just playing and chilling with him and just getting to know him little by little. It's been nice because, yeah, I didn't see him for so long. 19 years is wild. Yeah, that's going to be it. Peace, y'all. Thank you for watching.